So one of my best encounters that I cherish is with this gentleman named Bruce Palone. He's a Vietnam veteran. He was Admiral McCain's code rider. He was in a bunker in Honolulu watching the arrangement of the war and receiving the names of the dead, which he, with great care, typed as the message went on to the families of these soldiers who'd been killed. And he's an artist, he's a sculptor, he does all kinds of painting and things on the floors, things in stone, and he has this project, the Gravestone Project, making a granite stone the size of a book that you could hold in your hands that would have the name and the birth and death dates, particularly of someone who died in Vietnam. As an artist, you told about having some moments of anguish. Well, here I'm just carving these names on stones, and what about my art?
Right.
And then the phrase non-fiction sculpture came into your mind.
Yeah.
And it will never leave my mind. I mean, I think every time I'm in a cemetery, it's non-fiction sculpture.
The base of a traditional sculpture, if you notice, has that beveled edge, and it's considered a threshold. Well,
Crossing into the other realm.
Yeah. And so that hooks up to the ancient concept of passage and crossing over into the world behind the world. In the stone carving business, they have simple versions of what each flower means. Roses are remembrance, dogwoods are, loyalty. It's those kinds of little phrases.
Yeah.
And so when people pick this, and typically people just pick the shapes and flowers by their intuition. But then what you see is dogwood flowers carved over the open book with names and their sentiment sheltered in the arms of God. So that is the whole story. And there's something fundamentally human about seeing and experiencing that name and those dates in stone. And so I have been working for the past year or so, and what I've discovered is that can be condensed to the smallest version of that, and it serves the purpose. It really serves people.
Well, one thing you said to me recently when we talked was the little rituals no one sees is what sustains the world.
Ah, very good.
Yeah. And I think that's true of writing.
Yes.
That's true of authentic conversation.
Yeah.
No one else hears, no one sees. It's not often recorded.
Yeah.
And certainly whatever someone would do with a stone like that.
Yeah, absolutely.